Just saying, Netflix. If you wanna throw me a Bioshock show, I'll take it. As long as you don't, it's made by everybody. Nobody who was involved with the Resident Evil show needs to be involved with it. Ooh, this is one. This is a long-running story. We've been talking about this, not we on the show, but people have been talking about this thing for a long time, and it looks like it's finally getting some traffic and traction. And I am talking about Bioshock. Not the game, but the movie. They've been talking about doing a Bioshock movie for literally over a decade at this point, since the first game came out. Gore Verbinski was working on one, the guy who made the first Pirates of the Caribbean, actually the first 3. He was working on one, an R-rated one, that was supposed to be really cool, and the studio didn't want it to go R-rated, so he had to cancel it. Well, apparently, it is finally catching on. Netflix's Bioshock movie has found a director and writer, so apparently it was already greenlit. They're working on a Bioshock movie over at Netflix. And it has a director and a writer. Hunger Games director Francis Lawrence will direct the film, and Michael Green, who wrote Blade Runner 2049 and Logan, that's very promising, is writing the script. It says the Bioshock movie was announced earlier this year. I don't recall that. After years of rumor and speculation about the project, Netflix is producing the film alongside rights owner Take-Two. That's the video game company that owns the rights and publishes the game, or published the games. Netflix put out a tweet that says, Bioshock, our live-action feature film adaptation of renowned video game franchise, will be directed by Francis Lawrence. I Am Legend, Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Slumberland, from a script written by Michael Green, Logan, Blade Runner 2049, and American Gods. Okay, that's about all we got on it. It does talk about the whole Gore Verbinski thing from a while back. We don't really have any other information about it at the time, what it'll be rated, what direction it's going. But me, myself, I'll just say I am pretty hyped about this. Bioshock is ripe for a movie adaptation because it had a really kick-ass story, and just the setting. The setting of the first 2 Bioshock games was fucking amazing. I do think that they need to go more the R-rated route because that was a very mature rated game. Not just in like what it shows, but yeah, it's going to show some pretty, or it would probably show some pretty raunchy, or not raunchy, but gnarly stuff. But the themes of that game are very adult. It's not a kiddie family game. It's very adult in its themes. Lots of, with the stuff going on with Ryan, wasn't him? I keep wanting to say Jim Ryan. That's the PlayStation guy, but I can't remember Ryan. Whatever his name was, the guy who ran what is the name of the place that they live in? I want to say Atlas. That's the other character. I don't know. Rapture, the city of Rapture. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing this. I hope they pump some money into it because if it does take place in Rapture, which I'm sure it will, that's going to be an expensive. There's no place. You have to build that. And that's going to be an expensive set. So hope they put that Resident Evil money into it because, I didn't mention it. I'm going to go ahead and mention it here because it's not worth much. Resident Evil, the Netflix show, canceled. It's not getting a season 2. And I just got to say, apparently there is a God because that show sucked balls and it did not need to go any further. Hopefully they take the money from that and put it into this. I don't know. But Bioshock was, if you haven't played it, absolutely play it. The first one especially. The first one is amazing. Terrible final boss fight, but just the story and everything is fucking awesome. The second one was good. It had some really good DLC, but the first one, that is where it's at. Play Bioshock. It's out there in pretty much every possible way you could want to buy it. Awesome game. Definitely ripe for a film adaptation. Hope they don't screw it up. Hope this is one of the good ones. Hope whenever this comes out in a year or 2 or whenever, we end up calling this one of the best video game movies ever made. Could be super creepy and super weird and really or like horrifying. I could even see this being a show. Rapture, I could see Resident Evil could make a good show. Not Resident Evil, I'm sorry. No, it made a terrible show. I could see Bioshock making a really good show, like a Netflix show or something like that. So just saying. And it says they're working on a movie. Well, I'll take the movie too, but I could see a show. Just saying, Netflix. If you want to throw me a Bioshock show, I'll take it. As long as you don't, it's made by everybody. Nobody who was involved with the Resident Evil show needs to be involved with it. But that's just my take. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you think that the Bioshock movie is a good idea, bad idea, what you want out of it. If you're a Bioshock fan, or you're just like, Bio what? What the hell's that?